Yeah, hey, we're here today with Britton here at Groom, Texas. He farms around Groom. And Brett, tell us a little about your operation.
We grow wheat, corn, a little bit of cotton, and grain sorghum.
And grain sorghum, okay.
A little bit of forage sorghum as well. So.
All right. How many acres do you totally have in operation here?
Just a little over 5,000.
Oh, a little over 5,000. That's
Yeah.
a pretty good operation
Yep.
then, isn't it? Well, Brett, what prompted you to buy a DBS from CrustBuster this year?
We were looking for something that was minimal disturbance that would put the fertilizer kind of down in the root zone, and something that we could cover a lot of acres with and kind of use the most of our time.
How important is that minimal disturbance to you of the soil and the residue?
This part of the world, it's very important to us because we work with minimal rainfall in the dry land, and the least amount of moisture we pull out of the ground, the better our crops are going to be.
Are you on your dry land? Are you mainly no-till?
It's all no-till.
It's
yes.
all no-till.
Yes.
Okay. And like your wheat stubble, do you use use a stripper head or you direct cut on that?
We do both.
Do both. Okay. And when you're using the, how many acres did you put on your DBS this year?
Roughly about between 4,500 and 5,000.
Yeah. And that all worked pretty well for you.
Yeah, we used it on the dry land, all the wheat stubble acres, and then came back on some of the irrigated where we double crop behind some silage choppers and stuff.
Oh, okay. How much, we're standing in front of a dry rig here. How many total, how do they rate these rigs anyway? How many ton?
So this machine will hold about 15 tons, about 30,000 pounds.
Okay. What how many ton an acre? How many ton an acre? How many pounds an acre are you trying to put on? Typically.
Typically on the dry land, we're shooting for 200 pounds of two different products, and irrigated we can go anywhere between 400 and 600 pounds, two different products.
And the machine was able to handle that?
Yes.
No problems then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. Now, this is set up on 30-inch centers.
Yes.
And so you go ahead and you run your DBS, and then you come back and you plant. Do you plant right in that where the nutrients are then?
Well, yeah, we're directly on it. We're all integrated with the John Deere receivers, so we use the auto path, and this tool sets us up for the year.
Yeah.
So whenever we get done with this pass, we go across with the sprayers and planters, and we're always on the same guidance line.
Okay.
We're sub-inch.
Boy, that's great then,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. So did you get good yields out of your crops this year?
This past year, yes, we had a good summer.
Yeah. So are you applying most of your nutrients that crop is going to need with the DBS system then?
On the dry land, yeah, everything that crop needs,
Yeah.
we put it out at the start.
You don't have to go back in or prior to and do anything other than just what you're putting down, right?
Just
at that time.
Just right there, yep.
Okay. Well, that's good. Now, I know you have used conventional strip till rigs, and you probably continue to use those, correct?
That's correct.
What's a comparison, an honest comparison between like a DBS and your conventional strip till rigs?
Well, that conventional, it's going to open up the ground a little more. You're going to have air pockets and stuff in there, so it's going to take quite a bit more rainfall or irrigation to get that to seal back up. Whereas this one, being low disturbance, it takes minimal water rainfall to get it to go.
And that'd be really critical on your dry land where you don't have the ability to apply any irrigation water.
Exactly.
Then, correct?
Yeah, we don't strip till any dry land.
Do you notice any difference, you think, in production between where you have your traditional 7x7 box you're making and on a strip till rig?
Not really. I mean, we're essentially putting the same products down, but like I say, it just takes a lot more moisture to get everything sealed back up.
Now, how fast were you running in the field with your DBS?
On the dry land, we could run up to 10 mile an hour.
You actually running 10 mile an
Yeah.
hour?
And then irrigated, we'd have to probably slow down to 6.
Yeah.
Run a large quantity of product through it.
Yeah, and that was because of the amount of product you're putting through, not the necessarily the conditions.
Yeah, up to 2 to 3 times more than we were on our dry land.
Yeah, okay. And the using the traditional strip till rig on dry land, you really got a pretty big risk factor there, do you not?
You do, because your conditions when you go out there and use that tillage, sometimes it's not ideal, and you can sure sow up a field in a hurry, bringing up clods and leaving air pockets and stuff in the ground.
Right.
You're really relying on rainfall to bring that back.
Right, and you reduce it, so that's one risk factor you're mitigating anyway, so.
Yeah.
What prompted you to look at our DBS?
I'd seen some other people running some different machines from other competitive companies, and really just the overall design of it, how heavy it was. It's really, really low maintenance, and just looked like a nice, heavy built
Well,
row unit.
no good. Do you see this machine being applicable to a lot of operations in this dry land, this arid area that we have from West Texas on up through Kansas and Oklahoma, Nebraska?
I could see it being used pretty well anywhere, but especially in these drier climates where you're just not having that disturbance is going to go a long way, making a crop in the summertime.
Well, Brett, is there anything else you'd like to add to this?
I appreciate you guys coming down. Y'all always are just a phone call away, and y'all, like today, you came down, helped us out getting things going, and just appreciate everything y'all do and the product y'all are putting out.
Well, we really appreciate you buying one of our DBS units, and then secondly, we appreciate your comments today. So
You bet, anytime.
Okay. This video was shot this spring when we first started Brett's unit in the field. I want to point out the 24-inch diameter blade running at a 3-degree angle with the cleaning wheel alongside it, the rubber cleaning wheel, along with the crumblers. Now the crumblers were later changed to a rubber closing wheel that did a better job of closing the kerf. Just look at the action that the double torsion spring is giving the crumbler wheel. Can you imagine that kind of action if you had just a straight spring back there, the wear and the tear you would have on that spring? You can tell by the way the very, very narrow kerf is being cut, being closed by our now crumbler wheel. This is truly a minimum till, strip till rig, and it works excellent in areas that are arid and where you need a very, very narrow kerf to allow Mother Nature to close it back over.